Yeah, obviously you take what they give you. They weren't giving us much in the first half. They were mixing a lot of things up, both up front and in the secondary. We went into halftime and said, just relax. Let's do our thing. Just make plays, and that's what we did. We got some playmakers on offense, and we're pretty good at that.
Has your heart rate come down from that goal line stand down there?
It's still beating. I wish you could feel my chest. It's still beating, but that's Cougar football. That's Cougar defense right there.
All right, beating a good team like this at this time of the year is pretty important.
Yeah, that was a playoff win. They're ranked 24th. They're going to win their conference. They're going to probably be in the playoffs. That was a playoff caliber team, and we came out on top with a playoff win.
And besides the Marion game, now you guys have gotten a chance to play in a lot of close games. Do you think this will help better prepare you to face Marion again in the playoff?
Yeah, we'll go game by game, but if we do end up facing Marion again, we'll play a lot harder. We'll come out in the second half like we did today. But like I said, we'll go game by game.
Yeah, that was a big score. We were down 7-0. We need some momentum going into half, and defense made a stop at the end, and it was huge. It was huge. Going into halftime tied was way better than being down 0-7. So yeah. Appreciate it, thanks.
Talk a little bit about the slow start and, like you said, getting that score to get going.
Yeah, they're a tough team. They got a great defense. They're a playoff team, I'd say, playoff caliber for sure. It's a huge boost to our confidence being able to grind it out, and then score. Dude, get out of my face. Sorry about that.
Good job.
I'm sure these two already asked you, but just talk about following that ball. You're on your way down. You had a bunch of guys around you. How were you able to make that catch?
Yeah, we work on it a lot in practice, scramble drill. Wherever we're on the field, we need to make sure if he gets out of the pocket, we got to be where we got to be, and it worked out. Just how we drew it up. That's how we say.
Deal. Saw Sean, we worked on our scramble drill, and saw Sean, the guy on his hip, and he put his hand up going in the back. So I wanted to put it there. It took a little longer to get there than I wanted it to, but it eventually got there. So it was a great play, and again, just kind of situational awareness in that play. Just knowing that really the risk is not there. It's a low risk, high reward situation. So.
Did you I don't know if you got knocked down, you get to see him make the catch? Or?
I saw him, yeah, I was running, I was pretty closely out of bounds, and I was running, and I got it off, and I think my teammates over there on the sideline pulled me up, and I saw him fall down, and it just fell right on him, so it's pretty crazy.
Made a difference going into
But that's good. We had a touchdown like that last week too, So I trust these guys on one-on-one matchups for sure, and I think that's what that says. So, but yeah.
What's it like for you when you're on the sidelines and knowing your defense has a first and goal at the 1, they got to get 4 stops in a row?
I believe in our defense. I started throwing though. I was thinking about our 2-minute and stuff, and thinking about the next phase. So I was about to start throwing, but complete faith. They got such speed, guys. When you get down to the red zone, a lot of times you get down that close. You get horizontal stretch, but it's kind of tough, that vertical. You lose that vertical threat, and I think that's our defense was able to have success with that when their offense kind of lost that vertical threat. But they made a great play, huge stand, and those are game-winning plays right there. So huge stand, and that was great for them too, and their confidence as well. So.
Can you put into words just how important a win over a top 25 team like Robert Morris is?
It's huge, and we approached this game like a playoff game. We knew they were probably a playoff team. They're probably going to win the West in our conference. So we took it as a playoff team, a playoff atmosphere, and a playoff game. And it ended up being that way. They always give us a good game. They gave us a good game last year, and they always save our best for us. So I think they played really desperate today, and they played well. So, but it was a good team win, good playoff win. So
yeah, now with the playoffs kind of on the horizon, what is going to be the focus in the next couple of weeks?
Win out. These games have implications. We don't want to lose our ranking. Home field advantage is huge in the playoffs. So to win out, and we understand the playoff implications. In every game, we want to treat that like a playoff scenario. So when we get in those playoff scenarios, we'll be ready to go. Last year we beat it. We were beating on teams so much. Last year they gave us a good game. They gave us a close game. But these are the type of situations we have to get used to in the playoff environment. So.
It was just kind of everyone going out there and doing their job. We were really sound on that play. We were able to make plays when we really needed them. Our defense really stepped up today.
Coach Donley was saying that it's just kind of the heart of this team that was able to kind of come up in that sort of situation. Would you agree? And can you describe what this heart of this defense is?
It's never give up. We know we think we're the toughest people on the field every down, and coming in on that third down and fourth down and on the goal line. It's really big.
Can you put into words just how important a win over a team like Robert Morris is at this point of the season?
It's hard to put into words. It's just huge. It's a really good team. It's a playoff caliber team. We're going to play teams like that coming up in the near future. So
that's just heart, passion, desire to win. You know, fourth down play on that boot, we hadn't stopped it all day. And Muncie, who came in off the bench, Dutton went out with a concussion. So great victory, great team effort. Did what we had to do to win it.
And that was the key thing. You did that, just what you had to do on both sides of the ball.
We did. You know, they're a good football team. They've improved a lot each week. If you watch them, you know, you can see the steady improvement. They got athletes. Knew it was going to be a dogfight today, and it certainly was.
What'd you say in halftime to kind of get the offense to really get going in that third quarter?
Relax, pressing too hard. They were doing a good job with mixing coverages and confusing reads. And, you know, we just had to settle down and play, read the progression, take what's available, and not try to force things.
Urgency of the moment right now, because you are now playing to get at least a game back here and to make the importance of this to beat a good team like this.
Yeah, it is really important. If you're in the top four, we should be able to host the first two rounds. So, you know, we've still got another couple games left. We just got to continue to keep getting better and get healed up a little bit. Got a little banged up today.